We've got some carrots here. We're going to wash them and peel them and shape them for our dogs. The carrots have been peeled and shaped on one end, and now I've trimmed them to length based on the bun length, and now they're going to get a little shaping on the end, and they'll be ready to go into the marinade once it's prepared. I added a bevel, and these will be ready to go once the marinade's done. I didn't know where my onion powder was, so I'm going to use some red onion and some green chive onions that I had, and then I'm going to blend that with some aquafaba and some sweet pea broth, and then I'm going to add a couple more things in here to make our marinade for our carrot dogs and to make the base for our nacho sauce. In goes some celery fresh from the garden tower and some red and green mustard greens. I'm not sure where my mustard powder is right now. I just added 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. I had some leftover sesame seeds from the buns, so I'm just going to add those in right now. And then I'm going to give this a blend, and then I'm going to pull some off for the chickpeas, and then I'll put the rest. I added 2 tablespoons of applesauce and gave it another blend. This is going to go into the Instant Pot now, and then with the carrots, and then I'll make the chickpea cheese. All right, we got the carrots in here now, and now we're going to just pour the marinade over the top. All right, we gave them a nice little twist. These go in the big Instant Pot now, and I'll start them as soon as I make the chickpea cheese. We've got the vent sealed, and we're going to hit pressure cook, and we're going to put it down to 3 minutes, and we're just going to let it go. And we'll let it release for like 5 minutes, and then we'll release the rest, and then we'll be ready to harvest our carrot dogs. Yay! My 6-quart Instant Pot is older, so sometimes it takes a little longer to come up to pressure. And sometimes I push down on the lid to get it to seal, and now it's sealed, and so it should be cooking, and hopefully we'll have some carrot dogs pretty soon. The Instant Pot came up to pressure, so now we're going to let that cook for 3 minutes, and then we'll let it release for about 5 minutes. Then we'll finish the release ourselves, and we'll be ready to start serving up our carrot dogs. I'm going to go ahead and turn the power off, and I'm going to hit the steam. We're going to let that we're going to let that release, and then we're going to we'll give them a check. It smells really good. I'm gonna grab one of these dogs and get a bun sliced, and we'll get plated up. Nice. So we've got our carrot dogs with some taco chili lentils and some chickpea sauce and some green onions instead of red onions this time. Enjoy. The homemade millet buns turned out great. The chickpea cheese sauce is in the jar. It's great for on a carrot dog, but it's also great for mac and cheese or a grilled cheese. It's very versatile. It's really great sauce. You can thin it out a little bit for mac and cheese and just leave it at its normal thickness for a grilled cheese or a quesadilla. It's wonderful. And it's all chickpeas. It's all beautiful.